we have this doubt amongst the people. The doubt is that al-Ḥadīth, this title, why do we need to call ourselves al-Ḥadīth when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned in the Quran, huwa sammakum al-muslimin, huwa sammakum al-muslimin, He has named as Muslims. So a lot of people, they get very emotional and they say that these titles and these ascriptions are not permissible. They are dividing the Muslim Ummah. We should only call ourselves Muslims. This is an argument because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has called Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has called us Muslims. Yes, a strong argument. The answer to this doubt is that, first of all, this doubt, according to my little knowledge, has only been raised by the juhala. Nobody from the people of knowledge that I know, sabiqan or lahiqan, has ever brought this doubt. Only the juhala are making this doubt. Those people who are not considered to be from the people of knowledge. But this doubt, the answer to this doubt, will be given aqlan and naqlan, rationally as well as with evidence. Rationally, today how many types of Muslims do we have? Are all the Muslims in the Muslim world upon the same aqidah? If you want to see the reality of the Muslim Ummah, come and work where I work for only 15 minutes in the Masjid of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you will see the reality and the different types of aqidah that the Muslims have. And every single one is saying that my aqidah is correct and the other aqidah is wrong. So if we had 3 brothers here who have the name Abdullah, what are their names? Abdullah. And I was to say Abdullah, which Abdullah would I be referring to? I would need to make a distinction. Abdullah, the tall one, if he is tall. Abdullah with the glasses. Abdullah from Pakistan. So to make a distinction becomes necessary, because I intend only one Abdullah, not all 3 Abdullahs. Let's take it further. If a Christian was to walk now into this masjid and he said, I'm interested in Islam, and you would have a Shia standing here, and you would have a Qadiani standing here, and you would have a Sunni standing here, and he would say, I am a Muslim, I am a Muslim, and I am a Muslim. Which Islam would be presented to this non-Muslim? Are they all Muslim? They claim that they are all Muslims. This one believes that there is a prophet after Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Qadiani. This one, he curses the companions. He says that all the Sahaba are kuffar. They all apostated. The Sunni believes that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the last messenger, and he believes that the Sahaba ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'in, Allah is pleased with them. So how? They would need to be, you would have to tell him, listen, I am not that type of a Muslim who believes that there is a prophet after Allah. Or I am not that type of a Muslim who curses the companions. You would have to clarify. You would have to make yourself free from the batil. So this title or this ascription is used as a necessity to make al-farq bayn al-haqqi wal-batil. This ascription is used, and it's not a name. This is with regards to the rational answer that this title is only used to differentiate those who are truly following Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam from those who are upon falsehood, who are upon batil. Tayyib, this was the rational answer. The answer from the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Surah At-Tawbah, ayah number 100. He says, وَالسَّابِقُونَ الْأَوَّلُونَ مِنَ الْمُهَاجِرِينَ وَالْأَنصَارِ الَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوهُمْ بِإِحْسَانٍ رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْهُمْ وَرَضُوا عَنْهُ. Allah is pleased with the first immigrants and helpers and those who followed them in good deeds, and they will be pleased with him. He addressed the Muslims with their ascriptions. The Muhajirun, because they were the ones who migrated from Mecca to Medina. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could have called them Muslims. The Ansar are the ones who welcomed Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to Medina and aided Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addressed the believers, addressed the Muslims with their ascriptive titles, the Muhajirun and the Ansar. If it was impermissible, and there is a difference between the Muhajirin and the Ansar. They are all from the Sahaba. The Muhajir is the one that came from Mecca, accepted Islam at its earlier stages. And the Ansar are those who are from Medina, and a lot of them accepted Islam after the Prophet ﷺ or migrated to Medina or just before he migrated to Medina. So this is evidence. This is clear evidence that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has if somebody is from Makkah, you give him an ascription, you say he's Makki. Somebody is from Somal, you say he's Somali. Somebody is from Nigeria, you say he's Nigeri. Somebody is from Pakistan, you say he's Pakistani. Somebody who is from Britain, you say Brittani. This is an ascription. It is not changing. So there is a difference between at-tasmiyah wal-intisab. Ahlul Hadith, this title is an intisab, it's an ascription. It's not an alternative, nor is it there to replace the name which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has named us with. So this should be understood.